Tyler1 uploaded a video called I Can't Do This Anymore. And I assume it's in regards to the Warcraft 3 tournament that he and myself is participating in. Hosted by Grubby, $10,000 tournament. Let's take a look at it.
Yesterday was an absolute mind. My brain hurt so bad after yesterday. And I'm not even lying. Like 3.5 hours into stream, my brain was cooked. We had the control group incident yesterday. God. I played.
Yeah, we uploaded a video of that on GuzuTV if you missed it, guys. We went over the crash out he had at Grubby from the control group practice.
What was it? 12 straight hours? Like 10 hours on stream, 2.5 hours off stream of control groups only. Every single game. I think I made a total of like 5 square rectangles at all yesterday.
It's the dragging.
I was physically shaking, trying to stop myself from rectangling. But we did it. Now, with that being said, we're like, okay, now we get to see how it improves today. I mean, I don't know, because I had so much shit. Dude, this is like my whole spiel I'm about to go on. It was not fun. Yesterday was miserable for me. It was like actual, like yes, streaming's the hardest job on the planet anyway. It was like super, super disgusting. I was having no fun playing the game at any point. Even
I will say, man, RTS, like I'm having a great time playing Warcraft 3. I think it's actually really fun. But it is such a brain overload to try to learn this game in a short period of time for ranked. It is actually, there's so many things you gotta learn, and it is very hard. It is very, very hard. I've also seen he's been a little bit frustrated with the Pala rifle strat. If anything, I've said this before, I think trying to learn RTS ranked and like try to get good at that, it really shows how some people like respond to stress and frustration a lot.
Even when we won, I didn't like it. Now that brings up the whole situation. Okay, if me making rectangles makes the game fun for me, then I think I'm just gonna keep doing rectangles. Maybe there's a world where I can implement control groups in there somewhere. That's kind of where I'm at. It's not
maybe what he should do is that he should just don't use control groups for everything. Maybe just use it for the most important, right? For his army. He doesn't have to control group all his like buildings and shit like that, but like just his army. As someone who claims they're a god gamer and can easily pick up a game, he sure is complaining a lot about a basic mechanic. I mean, not every game is for everyone, right? Maybe Tyler isn't just made for Warcraft or for RTS. Like maybe it's just not a game that he's enjoying learning, right? Because the whole thing with Tyler1 is that he doesn't mind bashing his head against the wall, right? With chess and whatever the hell. But you gotta enjoy the grind. And he seems like he's just being miserable, actually.
Like this game is good for business, right?
Yeah.
Me streaming this game is not good for business. Why do I do it anyway? Because it's fun. It's fun.
He is having fun.
I had fun playing it.
Good.
My way, without the control groups. Now, if I start playing it and I'm not having fun, why am I even playing it?
True.
Right? So
I can agree with that.
That's where we're at with that. So probably going to try and use rectangles again, but use the 13 hours of practice we did yesterday and use control group sub-ish.
I think, I mean, you can always say this in retrospect. Maybe Grubby should have given him like a basic crash course in the beginning before he had like 200 games of like rectangle clicking, because he's trying to learn how to do freaking control groups like 200 games in, right? Warcraft 3 is killing his channel, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know how many viewers he gets. He still gets like 10k viewers, right? It's not like he's fine, you know, but
kind of where I'm at.
It's all perspective, I guess.
Then stop having fun because you won't be able to improve. Okay, but that's what people keep on saying. But when I get to the point where I'm hard stuck not climbing, whatever. And even that for me is fun. That has happened in everything I've done. Okay. The crazy thing is, in this game, I've been changing shit when I've been doing well the entire time. We've had 2 negative days in like a week and a half, and it's the days I changed my keybinds, and I had so much shit going on in real life last Monday and Tuesday. Other than that, bro, before the whole grubby control group thing,
thank you.
I did the math. What was I? 28 and 11 since changing my keybinds.
Okay.
28 and 11. It's
pretty good.
Now I said F that. We changed everything. Now it's like, okay, I changed everything. I was winning before. I'm not having fun. Will my peak be a certain amount without control groups? That's what they say. So I don't
I will say, like, I think if you want to play actually really well, you probably need control groups, but you can probably get a pretty average, decent rating without using them. But it's such a crutch not to use control groups, though, if you're trying to get into it, right? It's like saying he doesn't want to use baseball gloves when... Yeah, it is like...
Locked and loaded!
It is grief. It is definitely self-grief not using control groups, right? But if it's straight up not making him have fun with it, then fair enough. I don't know, I doubt Tyler's gonna continue playing Warcraft 3 after the tournament. Maybe for like some random fun things here and there, so... If he wants to do it for the tournament, just have fun with it, maybe he should do that, right? Svart with the Prime, Jamie with the 8 months Prime, thank you guys.
No, that's what it's like for me. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, yesterday wasn't bad.
It's like WoW and add-ons? No. It's not like WoW and add-ons, because an add-on is something that you can add onto the game and it'll change like some things here and there, but control groups is a key fundamental part of like RTS. It really is. It's a very key part of it, right? Sarvin is asking, are you gonna play Warcraft 3 after the tournament? I definitely will. I don't know if I'm gonna be grinding it as I am now with like constant ranked every single day, unless there's another tournament or something like that I can prep for. But I'll definitely like I'll beat the campaign. I'll work my way through Rexar, the Frozen Throne and Rexar. And I think I'll keep playing Warcraft 3. Maybe a little bit more casually, like chill. But yeah, I like the game a lot. I like it. I will definitely do the Frozen Throne campaign. I will definitely do Rexar campaign. And I can see myself playing like Warcraft 3 more. Like maybe some custom games from time to time and some chill ranked as well. Yeah, I can see that. It's a game that I've re-found a lot of love for sure. No casual play, MMR games only. No, I do want to play a variety of different games. I don't think I want to lock myself into just playing one thing. StarCraft campaign is awesome. I do want to try out StarCraft 2. There's a bunch of like RPG games I want to check out as well. Like Zelda, I want to play some BG3, I think. I would like to try out like old school games like Fable, Morrowind, Oblivion, stuff like that. Like a lot of cool shit, you know? So, but yeah, Warcraft 3 is definitely something I'll keep playing.
It was 12 and 14 using something we've never used before. That is not bad.
Yobby, thank you.
Like when I changed my keybinds, we were like 7 and 15 or something terrible. So it was in all things considered, it was nice. Like it wasn't a bad day. That was miserable. So we'll see. I'm like I said, I'm not using. I am still going to try my best to use them.
Yep.
But if I am miserable, I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna, okay, I am done. Nope, can't do it. It's not worth it. Well, I was watching Dindy a lot today, which, by the way, I had his chat open for like half a second. Are some chatters just okay with like backseating? His chat was backseating every single click he made. I was getting uncontrollably angry.
Dude, my chat has been a little bit like that too, I won't lie. But I will say though, it's because I've told you guys that I was okay with it. I usually am very anti-backseating. But in the whole Warcraft 3 arc, I have explicitly said I am fine with people backseating me. I am fine with it. Because, you know, maybe 100 of you guys are gonna be giving shit advice, but there's gonna be one golden nugget in there that I can utilize, right? And I'm looking for those nuggets, baby.
I started like yelling at my screen, ban them! Like he was just like reading their comments with a smile on his face. Oh, you're right. Okay, I'll do that. You're right. Like what the? Pissed me off. I was pissed.
Dude, that's what I mean, man. It really shows how people respond to stress and like things like this. Because Dendi, I think I'm quite similar to Dendi in that way. Where like I just take it as constructive criticism, and I just like, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. I'll try to learn with that. And Tyler, he gets pissed. He gets fucking pissed off. It's kind of funny.
Off for him. The title said backseating allowed one day, so I guess it carried over. Nope. Backseaters are 99% of the time silver players in every genre. Every single genre. Every single game in the world. If they're typing in Twitch chat, unless they're the rare 1%, they are dog shit.
That's what I mean. There's gonna be a lot of bad advice, but there will be a few people that know what they're talking about.
I control groups again. We're gonna go.
I think actually it's also a thing where like a lot of people that watch content, they watch really high level players. So but they don't like play on that level themselves, but they watch a lot of really high level Andy, so like they try to like emulate that a little bit, I guess, right?
Hard at the beginning.
Most Warcraft 3 chatters are better than T1 for sure though. I would probably say most people that are trying to give me advice in Warcraft 3 are probably better than me. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna assume most people are probably better than me that are trying to help, right?
From my research, people do not 24/7 use controllers. There's a lot of rectangles, regardless. My whole thing is, if I use the rectangles, I'm just gonna always use rectangles. There's gonna be no control groups. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try it first couple of games. If it makes me miserable still playing it, like I was all day yesterday, guys, I gotta drop it. Because like I said, I am playing this game because it is fun. Not because it's good business.
Dude, he doesn't need the fucking money, okay? If he, like, bro, that guy's a multi-millionaire. He should do things for fun, right? And a lot of coaches have said you'd be great to work with. There's a reason why top players in the world like topics are in chat. That's why Saul and Grubby speak both of you, because you're open to advice. Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, the fact that someone like Grubby or like Starbuck or whoever wants to help me and try to teach me shit is so cool, right? Because they're infinitely better than I would ever be in this game. So the fact that they're trying to take some time to teach me stuff is awesome, because I'm not that great, right?
Not because anything else. It's not. And if
But it's true. Tyler's right.
Where I'm not having fun playing, why am I playing? There's no reason. So that's where we're at with that. We'll go back to rectangles if that's the case. We went 12 and 14 yesterday, only 2 after changing a crucial setting. Minus 10K. Dude, okay, if you want to go statistic-wise, with whatever, if you want to go business-wise, you know how much ad revenue is lost? Bro, if I were to queue up League every single day,
here it goes.
Like, it's not about money. This is just about fun.
Here he goes.
Buy a large town hall.
He went into playing some games. I don't really want to go through all the games, chat. I just wanted to hear us talk about, I don't know, I wanted to see his feelings about Warcraft 3 and how he felt about the whole thing. So yeah, I'll leave a link to the video here if you want to check out his games, guys, see how it went. Here is the Tyler1 video, guys. But I just wanted to see the his thoughts about it. What's the end of the video? Oh, maybe he has like a little talk at the end. Yeah, let's watch the ending. Let's watch the ending. You're right.
Miserable. We learned from this, brother. I am actively becoming a worse overall player the more I play. Actually, I'm not even lying. Like, I am legitimately, because if you compare the VOD.
Wait, hold on a second. How did he go? How did his score go? Okay, he went 3-7. Alright, he went 3-7.
Worse overall player the more I play. Actually, I'm not even lying. Like, I am legitimately, because if you compare the VODs from
3-8.
Or was it Wednesday? Yesterday was Thursday. From Wednesday beginning to now, this is disgusting. Like, I completely brain gapped, stun locked, can't. Meat is doing everything wrong. I can't. 1 out of 7 games, I'm getting my starting build order right. I don't have minions ready for tier 2 spec. I was doing that forever. My second hero never gets out in time. Always late. Always. Yeah, okay. Never was a problem. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, actually. But it's okay, though, because I can now correctly target my army when I eventually get there. Fights. You know the answers, but just waiting for everybody to say press buttons? Yes. Too much of the age to get used to. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why I'm like so pissy about this control group shit. There's so much of the game to learn. Like, yeah, is it bad? Sure. If it is to the point where me implementing it now, 5 days before, is everything up. I can't even play the game. No. I'm miserable. Nothing's going well. I forgot everything else that was told to me. Like,
yeah. Grubby's in the chat and he says he doesn't get it. Control groups aren't about targeting armies in fight. It's about going in and out of battle without forgetting 5 units every time. Yeah, I think generally speaking, it's just about having better control, funny word, out of your units and your base, right? So you can easily target the things that you're supposed to be targeting when stuff is getting stressful. So if anything, I feel like control group should actually alleviate stress rather than build up stress. But he seems to be, going the opposite with it, right?
What are we doing? It is what it is.
You can rectangle out in fights. I do it too. Oh yeah, you probably can. Yeah, I think he's trying to approach it as like he's not allowed to rectangle at all. If you don't know what rectangling is, it's like the thing where you drag your mouse and it's a little like green rectangle and you select what you're doing that. You need like a good mixture of both. Yeah.
Like I said, when I stop having fun, I'm gonna stop playing. Unfortunately, I try to go back to rectangle and I can't do it. Now when I go back to rectangle, I'm doing the same thing with keybinds where I'm like half-assing rectangle, half-assing control groups.
Yeah.
I personally feel like this is 100% worse. I feel like a dumbass. I feel like I'm sitting here for 15 seconds doing nothing, staring at my screen, trying to set up the control groups as I'm trying to build items, and build buildings. Can't be fun. As well as being miserable. Like I said, this game, it's not like this game is good for business. This is a terrible game for business.
Wait, one of those is actually funny. Yeah. I think Tyler1 is actually a Sith. He only thinks in obsoletes. Pretty true. He's very obsessed with this thing that he has to only use control groups instead of just trying to weave it in, right?
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded. Thank you, Pek Papuko, for the tier 3 7 months.
Horrible. So if I'm not having fun, not good for business, why am I playing? Probably not streaming tomorrow. Maybe I will because today was so short.
Yeah.
I'll give it one more go. Maybe I'm a little bit. Yesterday, like 12 hours in, it was kind of good.
12
if that's not what it is, if I try a little bit next time and it's bad right away, I mean, then I'm just gonna call it. We're gonna be back to League on Monday. We have sim racing still coming up.
Ooh.
We're doing something with OSRS coming up. I think
really? He's playing old school?
Something with Rainbow Six coming up. I think there's a lot more. That's the plan. It's unfortunate because like I said, I've been playing this game for 2.5 weeks, but it's not good for me, and I really enjoy it. Now, it's not. This amount of it feels like everything I've done is wasted, and I just not an enjoyable experience, and I can't go back. So it's.
It seems like he just needs a day or two break, mentally reset himself, and just try to approach it in the perspective of having fun instead of trying to focus on the whole control group thing. And just maybe use it like a little bit more lax, right?
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that being said, that is it for us.
Well,
we'll be live again maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try tomorrow. Maybe it won't be too long tomorrow. If you don't see me tomorrow, I will see you on Monday. Okay?
Yeah. No add-ons, no control groups. He's a bit salty that other players learned better than him and he didn't progress as fast. No, I mean, it can be frustrating trying to really learn a game and it just not sticking. Especially for a person like Tyler that's very competitive, right? It's very frustrating not getting something when clearly other people are getting it, right? So yeah, I get that. He's playing Warcraft.